Hello and welcome to my very first installment of what I am calling my Friday favorites. I thought it would be a great opportunity to share some of my favorite things that I have discovered over the years, whether they're books, food, lotions, or potions. I want to share them with you, and I want you to share your favorites with me. So leave me down in the comments what are some of your favorites, and let's share with one another, okay? So it may not seem like a majority of people in society, and maybe my followers, may not be vegan. I'm vegan. I've been vegan for a few years now. And one of the challenges that I have found is finding tasty, ready-made food that's both vegan and gluten-free. I am vegan for personal reasons and gluten-free also for personal reasons, but also to help to reduce the inflammation that is associated with some of my health conditions. So being on a limited diet limits what I can eat. And being on a limited income can limit what we can buy like in the grocery store. So I learned how to make a lot of stuff myself. It's kind of hard when you have chronic illness that has fatigue and you're hungry. So yeah. I'm so glad though that ready-made food has come such a long way. Back in my teens, I was what's called a lacto-ovo vegetarian, where I still ate like eggs and dairy products, but no chicken, fish, beef, pork, none of that. Now I'm completely vegan. But back in my teens, there were very few options available compared to what we have now for vegans or vegetarian options. Plant-based stuff like that is becoming more mainstream. And for that, I am grateful because it's more options for me. So sometimes I do make my own stuff, but other times I just want it now, you know? So one thing that a lot of people may not think is a big issue is cheese. Non-vegans may take it for granted, you know, especially if you love cheese. When I was a non-vegan, I love cheese. It's delicious. It's tasty. It's so versatile, and it makes just about everything better. But a lot of the vegan cheeses that are on the market, even today, are questionable. Some of them, I won't be naming names, some of them are what I call wet feet cheese. Like you put your hand in the bag, like for the shreds, you put your hand in the bag and your hand just gets so wet, and it's just, I don't know, that doesn't seem great to me, you know, that doesn't seem appealing. But there are newer cheeses on the market that actually melt, because some of the other cheeses, even if you put them in the oven, under the broiler, in the microwave, they won't melt, like at all. And if you're lucky to find one that does melt, yeah, it doesn't stretch. And when you're having like a mozzarella on a pizza or something like that, or cheese, like a cheddar cheese on nachos, and you want that stretch, yeah, you can't really get that with vegan cheeses, sadly. But let's enter in my first Friday favorite. I've had both the cheddar and the mozzarella version of this. And let me tell you, it melts. It says it on the package, it melts. And you know what? They're not lying. It does melt, and it tastes delicious. I've made pizza, nachos, I know, really healthy, but delicious. It melts, it stretches, it acts like cheese, and it's not that wet foot kind of a cheese, which is tasty. Not wet foot cheese. That's not tasty though. But yeah, I highly recommend this brand of cheese. I found this at my local Smith's or City Market grocery store. Yeah, it's delicious. There's the nutritional information. But yeah, it doesn't taste like plastic. It's delicious. I highly recommend it. So if you also are a vegan, let me know down in the comments what your experience is with vegan cheeses. So with that, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video where let's discuss our next favorite item. Bye.